Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are back on Sharia Economic Talk with Gunawan Yasni. Morocco and Indonesia are countries of which the majority of the population is Muslim and that have had close relations for 60 years. Indonesia and Morocco have officially established diplomatic relations on 19th of April 1960. This close relationship is shown by full commitment of Indonesian government in conducting many agreements with Morocco. To help someone better explain this, I am accompanied by Your Excellency Wadia bin Abdullah, the Moroccan ambassador to Indonesia. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Your Excellency. How are you?
Thanks.
Good, inshallah. We are all healthy.
Yes, with this COVID,
COVID-free.
it's okay. Alhamdulillah.
All right. Diplomatic relations between Indonesia and Morocco go way back to the day of the Asia-Africa Conference in 1955. After the independence of Morocco from French protectorate, the strong relationship between Indonesia and Morocco goes beyond diplomatic and economic relations. So what is the significant good relations between Indonesia and Morocco to you, Your Excellency?
Yes. Once again, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to you, to all followers of your interesting program. I would like, first of all, to thank you, Mr. Gunawan.
Thank you too.
To say thank you to Metro TV, who permit to Kingdom of Morocco to enter in the houses of your followers.
Wow.
So you are welcoming Kingdom of Morocco, and Kingdom of Morocco is welcoming you in the residency of the Kingdom of Morocco.
Thank
you very much for this. Our 60 years relationship, our diplomatic relations, I think didn't begin in that date. 1955 was this great conference, Asia-Africa, and Morocco participated, and at that time it wasn't country independent. It was under protectorate of France, still under protectorate of France. France, who stayed in Morocco since 44 years of protectorate. 1 year after, 1956, Morocco get his independence.
So 1 year after the Asia-Africa Congress.
One year after the conference. But our relations, I think, they began in 40th century.
Wow, it goes beyond.
And many Indonesians knows that by Ibn Battuta. Ibn Battuta, who came at that time to Indonesia with Islam, with love, with proximity to Indonesia. And since that date, I think it was the beginning of non-visa between our two peoples.
No visa at that time. Ibn Battuta just came. Okay.
No, but the reality of no visa was a decision taken in the historical visit. In the historical visit of President Sukarno to his brother, to his close friend, late King Mohammed V.
So, Your Excellency, what has been achieved by this good relation between Indonesia and Morocco?
So many things. Currently, what I can say, and this is exceptional, really exceptional, in these 60 years of diplomatic relations, there was never any problem, any cloud between the two countries. And this is really exceptional.
Right.
Why? I can say that begins centuries before. Like I said when I was speaking about Ibn Battuta, but there are so many ulama exchanging between the two countries. Many ulama came to Indonesia. When you see in Java, for example, you have, I think, 9 sanctuaries with the name of Al-Maghribi.
Al-Maghribi.
Maghribi, which means the Moroccan.
The Moroccans. Yes.
Only in Java. So in other islands also you can find many of them. So they came here for what? They came here for Islam. They came here for love.
Yes.
So all this, we share this love, we share this proximity. And this is really a good basement, a solid fundamentals for anything we can do after.
Okay. So despite that we have no problems at all after 60 years of very close relationship, very close brotherhood, sisterhood between Indonesia and Morocco. So what is your strong impression on Indonesia, Your Excellency?
A lot.
A lot.
I would like invite all Indonesians to open the map of the world and to see this map and to put in the same color the Islamic countries.
Okay.
And they will see that Indonesia and Morocco are the limits, are the borders of Islamic countries. Our two countries, we are representing like the guardians, like the guardians of the Islamic countries. And when you see closely what happens, you see that geographically we are far one of each other.
One is in the west and the other is in the east.
In the sunrise.
Yes, the sunrise.
And the other in the sunshine. And we know how our both countries like the sunrise and the sunshine and the meaning. So when you see our two countries are very close by democracy.
Yes, democracy.
By opening Islam.
Opening Islam.
By Islam of Wasatiyah.
Islam Wasatiyah, I like that, yes.
Our two countries are defending this Islam. And you see that, you can see all other countries, Islamic countries, we are models. So it's our responsibility of our two countries to give these models to the world and to show to the world that this Islam can be what Islam can be the Islam in Indonesia, can be the Islam in Morocco.
Islam in Morocco also,
and
yes.
This message, we have the responsibility with our so close relations to give it to the world. And we are working on that, we do that, and I'm happy for that. All our meetings between our ulama, between our responsibles, in a part of the message to the world is this. Tasharukia make us in banking system. They didn't want to make it Islamic banking and to make this dichotomy between Islamic that could perhaps means that one is Islamic and one is not Islamic.
Not Islamic at all.
No, it's not the case.
Yes.
Because both participate to the growth of the nation, to the growth of the economy.
You're still on Sharia Economic Talk with Gunawan Yasni. Let us continue our discussion, our fruitful discussion with Your Excellency Wadia bin Abdullah, Moroccan Ambassador. Your Excellency, I believe that in 2014, Morocco passed the law in Islamic economics and banking. So I know also that Morocco is based on Islamic constitution since the beginning of time. But why in 2014 the law was passed, not even before that?
Okay. Thank you for this question. I would like to present the context. The context is that after the independence of the country, we had to build our own economy and our own banking system. And the crisis of the 70s came and disturbed all this.
Okay.
So Morocco knows a financial crisis at the end of 70s and the beginning of 80s. And when this crisis finished, we had to build again more solid system, banking system. So we work with that, and at the same time, association, there was constitution of associations. Ulama also participate to this debate.
Yes.
But we have the chance in Morocco, and the lucky, we have Amir al-Mu'minin.
Amir al-Mu'minin.
Amir al-Mu'minin, our king,
Yes.
is Amir al-Mu'minin. And no fatwa can be done without the High Council of Ulama. There is one High Council of Ulama, and all fatwas pass by this Council of Ulama, who is chaired by Amir al-Mu'minin, by His Majesty the King.
Okay.
So everything must be focused by this Council of Ulama.
Okay.
But they take this from the debate public, the Sharia, was say the Sharia, and also our Sunnite Malikite Islam.
So it takes years, I guess.
It takes years.
Okay.
And we was waiting to have the solid basements of our system banking.
Yes, yes.
And it was the case. It was the case because in the 90s, the banking, Moroccan banking, had very good rates in international organizations, and that's make us at that time thinking to now we can enter in Sharia banking. And the last thing in this, we get time. We didn't want to have any product.
Okay.
And I think yourself, Mr. Gunawan, yourself, you participate to debating to this debate.
Yes, yes, I
with
was.
some
I was before
professors,
2014, yes.
in Morocco, and we was exchanging with all the countries.
Yes.
Many of our experts and professors come to Indonesia, to Malaysia, to Arabic, to Qatar, Bahrain.
Yes.
All countries who have this implemented this law, they go, or our experts go to these countries for having what's their experience. And also many conferences in Morocco, and we was receiving many experts. So our choice, it was to go step by step, to go gradually, and to have a solid system, really integrated to our banking system.
Yes, yes. So yeah, I was lecturing also in several universities in Morocco before 2014 until like 2017. So the more interesting term is I heard about Tasharukiyah banking instead of Islamic banking. They call it in Morocco.
Yes, of course.
Why, why are Moroccans using the term Tasharukiyah banking?
Al-Bunuk Tasharukiyah.
Yeah.
Al-Bunuk Tasharukiyah, who means like sharing banking.
Sharing banking.
Like
okay.
Donc Tasharuk is to share. Why we use that? Why the central bank and the High Council of Ulama both they chose this because this Tasharukiyah make us in banking system. They didn't want to make it Islamic banking and to make this dichotomy between Islamic that could perhaps means that one is Islamic and one is not Islamic.
Not Islamic at all.
No, it's not the case.
Yes.
Because
yes, okay.
both participate to the growth of the nation, to the growth of the economy. So we chose to make it Islam participative or Tasharukiyah banking, and that means also the real meaning because everybody is participating in the products of and the benefit of the product implemented. But there is something who makes perhaps Morocco different. 99% of Moroccans are Muslims.
Okay.
When you go to Morocco, until now, you don't need to see if one restaurant is halal or not, one product is halal or not, because everything is halal.
Everything is halal in Morocco. Still on Sharia Economic Talk with Gunawan Yasni. We are still talking about 60 years of close diplomatic relationship between Indonesia and Morocco with Your Excellency Wadia bin Abdullah, the Moroccan ambassador to Indonesia. Your Excellency, what about after the 2014, the Islamic finance, the Islamic banking growth in Morocco? Was it, starting to grow already, or it has some delays?
The real beginning of these projects was 2017.
3 years after the law was passed.
Like I told you, we want something who can be successful.
Okay.
Because, and just to give you example, in the beginning of in 2007, we Bank Al Maghrib National Bank make a test with 2 experiences to see how it can work. It was not successful experience, but it was good to see how when we have the law, how to implement it correctly and how to give all ingredients to make it a successful law. It is the case. It is really the case. In 2 years, we passed from 0 to 80,000 accounts open.
80,000 accounts.
80,000 accounts open. 143, I think exactly 143 succursals or agents of this banking, and people are growing. For these shepherds are growing and growing and growing.
Yes.
So people, citizens was waiting for this. Citizens, enterprises was waiting for this. And I think it's really good law, good products, and it will have a good future.
Alhamdulillah, inshallah.
Inshallah.
So, Your Excellency, I guess the Sharia economic and banking, the law, is still a new thing in Morocco, right? But what about the real sector supporting the Islamic banking, the Islamic economy in Morocco? Of course, it needs to be halal, right? It needs to be halal. So what about the growth of halal real sector or halal industry in Morocco, Your Excellency?
Yes, concerning this, the halal industry with this products banking, Sharia or participative banking, it's package. It's package for financing the industry, for financing the tourism, for financing any project. It's also you need, for this meaning, you need the products adapted. We'll launch this year. Recently, we'll launch insurance products. We'll launch also Sukuk for financing. Bank Al Maghrib Sukuk for financing. Donc this the economy. And the economy
halal industry,
tasharukiya or halal, if you want. And like I said, it's package. But there is something who makes perhaps Morocco different. 99% of Moroccans are Muslims. When you go to Morocco, until now, you don't need to see if one restaurant is halal or not, one product is halal or not, because everything is halal.
Everything is halal in Morocco.
Except for the tourism, because we are a big nation, touristic nation, so we have to offer products also for tourists or for some foreigners who are living in Morocco. Many Europeans are living in Morocco. Politically, excellent.
Yes.
Diplomatically, excellent. In the hearts, excellent. So now we need other things. We need economy. We need to go to the next step. And in Sharia products, very huge. Very huge.
Still in Sharia Economic Talk with Gunawan Yasni, we are continuing our discussion with Ambassador, Moroccan Ambassador, Your Excellency Wadia bin Abdullah. Your Excellency, what can be done to enhance our two countries' cooperation within the Sharia banking, Sharia finance, and of course the halal industry that can be achieved by two countries? I mean, the collaboration.
Yes, this is, I like when we place ourselves in the future and the potential.
Yes.
The potential between our two countries, it's really huge, very huge. Morocco, as you know, is a hub in its geographical region.
Yes.
It's economic hub. Morocco, under the guidance of His Majesty the King, is one of the main countries in Africa. Morocco is the first banking place in Africa. Our banks are in around 30 countries.
All right.
And when you see the link of banking, Morocco is one of the first banking in Africa. And in West Africa, of course, we are the first.
Okay.
Morocco is the first investiture, African investiture in Africa.
Okay. Okay.
This has a meaning. Morocco is also, until last year, it was the first insurance, the companies of Morocco, the first insurance in Africa.
Okay.
When you have insurance, when you have banking, when you have investing, when you have the trust of Africa. At the same time, Indonesia in its region, it's the platform.
Yeah.
Indonesia is the leader of ASEAN countries.
Yes. Yes.
Indonesia is member of G20.
Yes.
Indonesia is very huge country. Indonesia is a big opportunity of investment, of business. So our both countries can exchange in this. I will give just some questions and letting everyone thinking too. Why many countries in Asia choose Morocco, not for the 36 millions of consumers in Morocco, but for 500 millions and more, representing the area, which Morocco has a free trade agreement, opening markets in Europe, in States, in Canada, in Africa, all Africa, in Gulf Arabic, in Arabic countries. So Morocco is chosen by those as a platform. Indonesia needs a platform. Morocco can be this platform. And also, Morocco needs Indonesia. Morocco needs Indonesia because Morocco, like Indonesia, is looking for new markets.
Yes.
Our traditional markets are European markets and the Arabic markets, and African, of course. We are a part of that, but we need new markets. And Indonesia is really, really the platform, the good platform for us. And we are working on that.
Okay.
Now we have, if it's not choice, we must go to the next step.
Yes.
The next step for our both countries to collaborate together. To collaborate together, to work together for this future, because we are complementary nations.
Yes, exactly.
Like I said in the beginning, politically excellent.
Yes.
Diplomatically excellent. In the hearts, excellent. So now we need other things. We need economy. We need to go to the next step. And in Sharia products, very huge. Very huge.
Yes.
African Muslim countries are waiting for that.
Okay.
And you know, many African countries are half population Muslim, and they need halal products.
Yes.
And Morocco can be this platform. Why many countries in Asia choose Morocco for producing for all the region. Japan, China, Korea,
Yeah.
and others.
Yeah.
And others. So why not Indonesia?
Yes, yes.
Second thing, and this is really, really important also, it's the financial market.
Okay.
In Casablanca, during these 10 years, we developed a financial place of Casablanca.
Yeah.
We call it CFC, the financial city of Casablanca.
Yeah.
This financial city become now, for these 3 years, it became the first financial place in Africa.
Ah, okay.
And the main banking, insurance, financial organism are in this place.
Okay. In Morocco, Casablanca.
In
is the
Casablanca,
place,
in
yes.
Morocco. So we are expecting, really, we are expecting financial organisms, financial banks going there.
Okay. Okay.
It's the place you must be. If you want to introduce Africa, if you want also all the region, I think it's the place you must be.
Yeah.
So I say welcome. Welcome to all businessmen from Indonesia in these products, in halal products, in fashion products, in tourism products, and there is a huge market. Other thing concerning this tourism, the patrimony. The patrimony. Sometimes they say me, we go to Spain, we see Toledo, Granada, and we see this architecture. So that's, if you want the origin of that,
It's
you find it in Morocco.
Not in
Because
Spain.
our dynasty is the one who make Islam
Yes, yes.
entering in Spain.
Yeah.
And you cannot find that architecture anywhere.
Yeah. Back again in Sharia Economic Talk with Gunawan Yasni. Of course, still with Your Excellency Wadia bin Abdullah, the Moroccan ambassador to Indonesia. Your Excellency, we have been talking about Sharia banking, Sharia finance, the halal industry, the collaboration that can be enhanced between two countries in that particular areas. What more can be done? I mean, what kind of enhancement can be done between two countries, not just in economic areas, but other areas, Your Excellency?
We, since 2-3 years, we are working on something very interesting for both countries, the trade agreement.
Okay, the trade agreement.
Trade agreement, we don't make it free trade agreement, we make it preferential trade agreement. It means that it doesn't concern all products.
Okay.
It concerns only products where our two countries are complementary and not concurrential.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because what happens basically in free trade agreements, many times you have some industries who are complaining because the importing of products make them falling and make them closing. So we don't want this.
Yes.
We don't want it positive agreement, trade agreement.
Okay.
Also another one where we are working, and it will be also great for Indonesians and for Moroccans also. We are working on the certification of Moroccan citrus.
Certification
Of Moroccan citrus,
Okay.
oranges, mandarin,
yes.
clementine, lemon, to enter in Indonesian market.
Okay. Okay.
And at the same time, tropical fruits from Indonesia going to Morocco. For that, we need phytosanitary certificates. The experts are working on that, and the two organisms, specialized organisms, are working on that. We are in the final, and also for this, I hope they will sign it as soon as possible. Other things we can do so. In tourism, Morocco is welcoming 13 million of tourists
13 millions of tourists
every year.
Every year.
Indonesia is welcoming 14 million of tourists.
Indonesia is 14 million
14
of tourists. Yeah.
Morocco is specialized and knows very much European markets.
Okay.
We have the knowledge of European markets. Indonesia knows very well
Asian
Asiatic markets. But more and more Asian markets go
To Europe.
to the other
and-
side, yes. And we receive in Morocco more.
Yeah.
And European markets go more and more to Asia. We have expertise, both our countries. We can share this expertise. We can share this, we can help each other in this.
Yes.
lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when Indonesians go to Morocco as tourists, he go to halal tourism.
Of course, everything
Yes.
is almost
He will
halal.
not ask anywhere, is this halal or not? Everything is halal.
All right,
Look,
okay.
He goes to halal tourism. Other thing concerning this tourism, the patrimony. The patrimony. Sometimes they say me, we go to Spain, we see Toledo, Granada, and we see this architecture. I said, that's, if you want the origin of that,
It's
you find it in
Morocco.
Morocco.
Not in
Because
Spain.
our dynasty is the one who make Islam
Yes, yes.
entering in Spain.
Yeah.
And you cannot find that architecture anywhere.
Yeah.
So you have the patrimony, you have the foods, great foods,
Yeah.
and you have everything you can find.
All right.
Tourism industry, in industry, halal industry, we already speak about,
Yes.
and other sectors, the new sectors.
Yeah.
Now Morocco, under the guidance of His Majesty the King, we choose to enter in industry, renewable industry. We are leaders in renewable industry. Indonesia is working a lot in
Yes.
renewable industry.
Yes.
In automotive and aviatic,
Yes.
Morocco became the first exporter of cars in all Mediterranean,
Yeah, yeah.
more than Italy. It's really huge, and we go with our businessmen. They can work a lot in this. They can exchange
Yes.
experience. They can produce. Each one can produce in the other, and be complementary. In aviation, aviatic also.
Yeah.
And other sectors in
Yes.
ports also. In ports also, Indonesia can use the ports in Morocco. All these projects, encouraged by His Majesty the King, now make of Morocco a real platform for Indonesia to invest, to work with, and also there are a lot of projects we can do here.
Yeah.
We have, Morocco is also the main producer of fertilizers
Yeah.
in the world. Our company, OCP, who is producing phosphate, is ready to invest in, it always invests in many countries, and ready to invest in Indonesia.
All right. Mr. Ambassador, Your Excellency, a very excellent discussion today. And then I must conclude. I would say 60 years of diplomatic relation between Indonesia and Morocco go beyond just diplomatic relation. The most recent thing in common between both countries is the Sharia economic development blossoming in both countries, not just financial industries, but also in real sector industries. 60 years is a long time, and we are looking for another good 60 years of much better relationship between Indonesia and Morocco. That was my conclusion. That was my conclusion. Maybe you can also say your conclusion about our discussion for today, Your Excellency.
I would like to reiterate my thanks to you to permit this. And really, since I'm here, I am convinced that the future is reserving for us many good opportunities. Our peoples are so close, our leaders historically and currently are so close.
Yes.
So when you have this, you can do a lot of things. I would like to thank all people all responsibles I meet in Indonesia and who help on this.
Yes.
And I am convinced that we can do a lot together. And thank you very much for this program. Thank you very much to all Metro staff and TV. Thank you for this. And we will see soon, inshallah.
Inshallah. A very nice conclusion from me and Your Excellency Wadia bin Abdullah, the Moroccan ambassador to Indonesia. We'll see you in the next episode of Sharia Economic Talk with Gunawan Yasni with more popular and insightful guests. I am Gunawan Yasni signing out. See you inshallah soon. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Metro TV, knowledge to elevate.